What is going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Sakura Angels. As a matter of fact, perhaps, most likely, the final episode of Sakura Angels. So we finished the Sayaka and the Hikari route, so all that's left is the Harem route. So this video is going to be leading up to the event of me switching back and forth between choosing Sayaka and Hikari. So things that I did with Sayaka at the beginning, I'm going to switch back and do as Hikari. For instance, I tear the page out, almost ripping it half in the process. Now, they came into the classroom and we're going to choose which to give the note to ask the question. Alright, so we chose Sayaka last time, so now we choose Hikari. Right. It's easier to pass her a note without looking too suspicious since she's to my side. Keeping my eyes forward, I casually lean out and slide the note onto her desk. I just narrowly avoid the teacher's ever-vigilant gaze as I do so, his eyes sweeping over the class like a searchlight. Whew. I'm hoping this might actually work as I watch Hikari from the corner of my eye. She gives me a sidelong glance, picking up the note with two fingers as if it were contaminated. Really? Come on now. She brings it up to her face, scans over once, and then... Ooh, that face! Okay, sorry. Crumples it up with a sneer, tossing it back my way before focusing on the lesson. I really like this face right here. It's my favorite out of all of the faces I've seen. Just, you know, my opinion. Harsh. Well, that was a failure. And I feel like the teacher is keeping a closer eye on me than he did before. So I probably can't get away with passing another note to Sayaka instead. Feeling a little hurt from her crushing rejection, I slump forward, keeping my head propped up lazily with a hand. If she's going to be like that, I suppose I should try and piece things together as best as I can, until I get a chance to talk to them properly. Let's see. They said they were my guardian angels before, right? And that attack from before must have spooked them to the point where they feel watching over me from afar just won't cut it anymore. That's as good as a conclusion as I can come up with on my own anyway, since the Ice Queen over there refuses to even throw me a scrap of information. The first lesson of the day goes on at a agonizingly slow pace, and this is the part where I skip to the next scene. Okay, so I have no idea if this is important to the harem route or not, so last time I did what's the worst that can happen, I think. I don't know. But let's do absolutely not. As if receiving a fiery premonition of what might happen if I do let them cook, I put my foot down without hesitation. Even if I'm not the greatest cook in the world, at least I can be safe in the knowledge of what I make that won't bring about the ruination of everything I know and love. Most of the time, anyway. Are you sure? Yeah, very... I appreciate the thought, at least. She puffs her cheeks out in a rather adorable pout. But it doesn't last long before her usual bright smile returns. Oh, I know. Oh, that's just great. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with my decision now. I feel like I dodged a bullet. A horrible tasting one that might have burned my insides. I head for the kitchen to make the simplest meal I know, all while keeping a watchful eye over my shoulder in case either of them attempt to assist me. Which I could totally see in Sayaka's eyes as she fidgets by the counter. I'm on to you. Okay, and now we skip again. There's a lot of skipping, and I'm just saying, seeing all these CGs and everything brings back a lot of memories. All of them good. All of them good. Anyway, be right back. Baka! So this would be another choice, because last time we chose something for Hikari. So now we choose Sayaka, and then we skip through it all, because it's gonna take a while. Then again, skip button. Woo! Baka! Now, time for Hikari. Save her from the tentacles. Yeah. Baka! Okay, guys, so I thought to myself, okay, this last one, I'm just going to show that last decision I make. Then I'm going to skip to whenever the next one is. That's the difference between the two, which I'm pretty sure is the beach scene. But then the game automatically stopped me here, because you press this little skip button and then it stops you where you haven't been, so Right. Breakfast. I did put my foot down the other day since we were in a bit of a rush for school. But I'm sure whatever they can come up with can't be that bad. Plus, Sayaka seems so enthusiastic about the whole thing. I don't think I have it in me to refuse to a face that cute. Yeah. Okay. You guys can make breakfast. Just try not to make a mess, okay? Sayaka's eyes light up as she claps her hands together. See, I think in the other ones, this is where, in the route-wise, I think this is where it would have, like, given me, like, the long list of choices across the screen, so sure hope not. I don't see the harm in it, I suppose. She seems to mean well, and it would be nice to take it easy after all the stress. Sure, go for it. Sayaka beams make me feel confident in my choice. I think. With that, she spins on her hair and waltzes into the kitchen, dragging along with her very reluctant Hikari. Really, because if I do recall, Hikari was smiling, but, you know, whatever, what do I know? I take a seat in the connected dining room and ease myself into a chair. This'll be fine, right? Starts off well enough anyway. I hear plates and utensils clatter about with cupboard doors battering along. And I think this is the part where it, where... Oh god. I think we've been here before. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Okay, yeah, I think we've been here anyway. Okay, so I was strongly mistaken. This is the next one, which is probably why it wouldn't let me skip, so... let's refuse to eat the food this time, because I believe we ate it last time. Okay, yeah. No. I have to make a stand here, or things are only gonna get worse. Look, I'm sorry, Osaka, but I really can't eat this. She tilts her head to the side, a small frown beginning to grow on her face. Great. Made me feel like a monster, why don't you? It's... well... how do I put this nicely? I give the toxic substance another look. Sure that it's beginning to move on its own accord. If I ate that, I don't think I'd be able to attend school today. Or any day after that, for that matter. Sako, what I'm trying to say is, I would be dead. This stuff looks toxic. Her frown deepens. I'm sorry. Had to be done. Really? Really? How could anyone defend this... I can't even call it food. Okay, why don't you try some first? She pulls a face. I knew it. See, why don't you just... My god. She's like, huh? Wait, what? What? You know, that type of thing. Sakura jumps as her name is called, still looking quite a distance away from the food that she had just helped give life to. I swear she's trying to kill her. Sayaka thrust a finger at the table with enough force that I think the plate rattled. Despite the wide grin, though, I can't help but feel there's something sinister behind that. She approaches the food slowly, each step taking longer than the next, as if she was marching to her death. Actually, that might very well be a possibility here. Like this, I was gonna make a KFC joke about it's extra crispy good, but I'm sorry KFC for comparing you to this abomination of a food. She outstretches a trembling hand towards the food like it might bite her if she's not careful enough. And then a bolt of magic! A bolt of magic erupts from her palm and hits the food, disintegrating it completely, along with the plate. And a good portion of the table. You! Just gonna replace
手
it.
が滑っちゃったわ。残念ね。本当に食べるのを楽しみにしていたのに。
I'm pretty sure magic doesn't just slip. And wasn't she the one that said they can't waste it on trivial things? Maybe it was an emergency in her eyes.
光。
Yeah, I'd say that was probably an emergency. Sayaka pulls another heart-wrenching frown, but it doesn't last long before her usual optimism returns.
作り直そっか。
No! A bolt upright in my chair, almost taking it up with me in the process. I don't think my house would survive. Maybe being a little louder than intended, I catch her off guard and she jumps. I mean, no, because we'll be late for school if you start cooking anything else.
そうだね。時間がないみたい。
Could save me. Okay, so now I can skip, so I'll see you beach scene maybe, probably? I don't know, we'll find out. And hopefully we will in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're back at this scene, which is nice. And now is where we do that one choice that I said wasn't a real choice. So it's not Sayaka and it's not Hikari, so I guess we'll go with meh. Really? Really? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Meh. You know, the heat is killing me right now. So, I just like to find somewhere nice and shady so I don't erupt into flames. That's cool with you guys. What up with this? Okay, the thing is, I couldn't choose either one of them, but I wouldn't say meh or come up with an excuse why not to. I don't know. I don't know, Sayaka worries me a little bit, but Hikari... Yeah. So, yeah. I'm in the boat with him, of which I couldn't choose, but I would at least say both. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. Shading my eyes as best as I can with my hand, I look down at the length of the beach, searching for the perfect spot to set all this stuff down.
ケント、それしか言うことないの?
Can I get in the middle? Okay. Huh? What's Sayaka so worked up for? Okay. I don't know what to say to that.
本当にそれだけなの?
I shake my head and shrug my shoulders. Wow. I'm going to resist from saying what I was about to say. Am I missing something here? Yes. A penis. Even Hikari seems offended, and does her usual turn of the head, her hair swishing along with her. But it doesn't really take much for her to do that, so I'm not surprised.
ケント、私たちが散々悩んで水着を選んだっていうのに。
Nope. I'm well and truly lost here because I don't have a penis, and my name is Kinta. My name is Kinta. I don't have no. No, this, so I cannot make a choice. Something wrong with me. Yes. Care to fill me in?
いい。気にしないで。
Ooh, you made her up so. Oh my gosh, she is pissed. She is straight up pissed. My god. Sayaka puts on a scary expression that's similar to that of Hikari's own. Honestly, what did I do wrong here? Too many things wrong here that I cannot make list of, because I can't even speak English, apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna go find somewhere slim shady. I turn to wander further down the beach, while still feeling the painful stares of the two girls. I'm not really sure what I did to invoke their ire, but I should probably figure it out soon, unless they just decide they don't want to protect me anymore. Okay, so now I believe the last thing we need to do is do the ceiling thing with the goddess. So, like I said, do this one more time.
Baka!
Okay, so we're finally here. After I made a mistake in all of the choices. So what I was supposed to do, instead of just, doing what I did, I was supposed to evenly space them out. So I ended up doing Sayaka, Hikari, then Hikari, and now we should have the harem ending. So I slowly come to my senses. I'm on a cold, rough, uneven surface. Stones scatter as I try to move my legs. Where am I? I squint through a harsh light to try and make sense of things.
彼は無事みたい。本当に大丈夫なの？あんな強い魔法の後なんだから、もしかしたら。ほら、息してるし。
Something prods at my face. A warm, tender touch. And it prods some more. And more.
何してるの？そんなにつつかないで。あれ？焼いてるの？こんなに仲良しだしね。はあ？どこが仲良しよ。迷惑してるわよ。はいはい。最後にもう一回だけ。
Smush. The left side of my cheek is pushed a great deal up. Okay, this is weird. I should probably wake up now. Okay, let's just do that. Works in the anime. No, I'm joking.
あ、ケンタが起きるわ。さやかは向こうに行ってなさい。ああ、はいはい。そんなに押さないでってば。
There we go. Now it did good. Now it did good? Yes, alright. I'm awake to a familiar, comforting sight. My guardian angels, Sayaka and Hikari. They're both perfectly fine. Not a single scratch on either of them. I'm so glad. Guys? I have to call out to both of them just to confirm that this is real, and not just some fantasy.
おはよう。気分はどう？よかった、無事で。心配かけないでよね、ケンタ。
What can I say? It's suspense, or something like that. They both look relieved as they offer their hands my way.
立てる？
No, not really. My legs are broken. Sorry. I give my best to heave myself off the ground, but my feeble arms give way. Whoops. Guess that resealing business really took more out of me than I thought. Sakura giggles at my attempt while Hikari flashes me a look of concern.
ダメみたいね。さあ、起こしてあげる。そんなに頑張らなくていいのよ。助けが必要なら言って。
Aww. She trails off into a murmur, inaudible to even herself, I'm sure. Sayaka and Hikari both take a hand of mine and they help me up to a sitting position. As I sit up, the fog begins to clear within my mind and I recollect my senses.
さあ、大丈夫？
I am now.
何か必要なものがあったら言って。
Well, a couple things come to mind, but Sayaka kneels at my side, her eyes glimmering. As does Hikari, who kneels at my opposite side. It's getting a bit weird now. Wow, okay, well, alright. What is this? This is Sparta. I'm, fine. Don't worry. Just a little groggy, that's all. I was more worried about you guys, to be honest. I was so scared back then.
私たち？見た目より強いんだからね。
I don't know.
それにもっとひどい修羅場だってくぐり抜けてきたんだし、平気だって。そうよ。そのために訓練してるんだもの。怪我してるように見えるかもしれないけど、全然平気よ。
You know, honestly, back to the we're tougher than we look thing, yes, you look very tough, but also look very sexy too, so yeah, there's that! There's that part of the deal too! Part of the deal? What am I saying? They're trying their best to assure me things were okay, but things really looked pretty dire back then. Sayaka suddenly leans in, a dangerous smile creeping across her face. Damn it, I don't have my whistle.
私たちのことが心配だって言ったけど、どっちの方が心配だったの？
Of course. I don't...
さやか、何聞いてるの？なんでもない。ケンタは傷つけたくなくて言えないみたい。言えば誰かさんが傷ついちゃうもんね。
Yeah, let's go with that. I choose Hikari.
バカ。
Okay.
はあ？あなたの方を心配してたっていうの？
Guys, come on now. I'm not really sure what this has turned into. all of the times for their competitive nature to kick in. Look, can this wait? How about we get home first and then... I let out a sharp gasp of pain as I try to stand up. Yup. Still not all there yet.
私が手伝うね。
Sayaka gladly swoops in and hooks an arm under mine.
私だって。
And of course, Hikari takes up my other arm with just a little less grace than Sayaka. Somehow, the pair are able to get me to a standing position without tearing me apart.
ここを出る前にあの子のところへ行かなくちゃね。ねえ、それって重要？命は助けてあげたのよ。黙って言ってもいいでしょ。
Sayaka and Hikari both vie for different directions as we stumble along as one just barely functional unit. Wait, are they talking about Yuzuki? You mean she's okay?
こっち。
We swerve wildly as Sayaka takes command, Hikari reluctantly following along.
ほら見て、彼女は無事だよ。まあ、ここに置いてくわけにはいかないし、かといって助けるってのもね。
That makes sense. Slumped against a nearby rock is an unconscious Yuzuki, her outfit in tatters and her body bruised. But beyond that, she seems alive, breathing gently as she rests from what must have been a tough battle beforehand. I begin to wonder just how long she might be out for, but already I can see her begin to stir. Hikari and Sayaka put on their serious face and take up a defensive positions before me, leaving me to wobble on my feet as I try to stand upright on my own. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah, wobble baby, wobble. Okay, I'm sorry. That was probably hard to understand because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. And now we're back here. So, now we shall switch to the fade to wait in the end episode scene in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we're back here, and there's a knock at my door. I wonder who it is. The knock is shortly followed by another one, and another one, another one, and another one. Okay.
さやか、もう彼に聞こえてるわよ。そんなに心配しなくていいってば。
Coming from you two, that means nothing. I wonder who it could be. I say nothing, just to see what will happen.
返事はないな。多分まだ寝てるな。
Thump, 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 because you know. Yeah. She hammers the door once more.
彼大丈夫？昨日はものすごく疲れてたみたいよ。
I just imagine that she's actually got a hammer and she's just like busting a hole through the door. That's because I don't think the pair realize just how exhausting they've become lately. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we've all stuck around for a while longer, but after the resealing, they've become way more competitive. I'm really not sure what they're trying to prove anymore.
そういえば昨日は顔色が悪かったかな。重い病気にかかってるけど心配させまいと無理してるとか？
The door handle rattles, but there's some hesitation.
けどもし眠ってるだけだったらこっそり入ることになるし大丈夫かしら。もちろんいつもやってるもの。彼の寝顔見たことある？とっても可愛いの。ほら写真。
Oh, excuse me? What? That's a bit of an invasion of privacy. See, now I see this is why I said she worries me. Okay. I feel so violated. I'm glad I actually am awake at this point.
さやか、そんなことして。
That was cute. I gotta play that back. I'm sorry.
さやか、そんなことして。
Oh, that sounds like many things, but okay.
ねえ、顔にいたずらしたくなっちゃうよね。
What? Again?
とにかく、あなたいつも邪魔するんだから、彼が大丈夫か私がチェックする。
She's like, should I get over back? Sayaka, Aww. My god.
私も後でしようっと。押さないでよ。
The door swings open and the pair come tumbling in. They really do make an entrance sometimes. Ohayo? Good morning?
あ、はーい、ケンタ。
Okay.
バカ。
Sayaka speaks from under Hikari, greeting me casually.
あなた起きてたの？どうして何も言わないのよ。心配してきたのに。
Hikari opens her mouth to scold me further, but Sayaka catches her off guard as she leaps to her feet.
多分ね、彼はあなたが好きじゃないの。光が行っちゃうのを待ってたのね。ふざけないで。ほら、見て見て。
Yes. Yes. She strikes a pose that must deem sexy, but if anything, it looks like she has a bad knot in her back. I don't know why, that sentence just, like, I found that very funny. Hikari is less than amused and gives her a forceful shove, which sends her toppling to the ground. Guys, too early to start fighting. Wait at least till after lunch, alright? Can we at least wait until breakfast? Both of them light up at the mention of breakfast. Maybe I should have...
いいわ、何か作るわよ。ちょっと、この家のシェフは私よ。私が作る。
I really like that face too, but not as good as the Hikari little smug face. That's good. Before I can say anything further, the pair of them barrel out of the room, neck and neck. Oh god. I quickly follow them down, only to find I'm too late. They're both in the kitchen, working on their own things as they frantically contest for space and utensils. This is a nightmare.
ちょっと、私がそれを使ってたのよ。もう使っちゃったもん。いいわ、こっちを使うから、これだって十分。
Oh god. I'm not even sure what either of them are trying to make. It certainly doesn't look edible though. It doesn't help that I can see Sayaka sneaking extra salt in Hikari's meal while her back is turned. That minx. I suppose I should be flattered by them doing this for me, but... Yeah, no. I'll die if I eat either of those... creations.
Ohayo.
Hey, it's Yuzuki. Yuzuki greets me quietly from behind, almost giving me a heart attack. Right. I'd almost forgotten she joins us in the mornings now. Ah. Good morning. Ohayo.
面白そうね。
Yeah, and deadly. Very, very deadly. She watches over the spectacle with a blank look, the kitchen becoming more and more of a mess with each passing second. Since we started hanging out, it's been a gradual process of her opening up to us more. She's still pretty quiet most of the time and won't dive into many conversations, but I think she enjoys our company. It must be tough for her to adjust to things after she finally obtained the friend she so desired for all those years. I'm sure it won't be long until she's out of her shell with Sayaka and Hikari at the helm, though. They seem to be able to bring out the best in people. Interesting is one word for it.
できた。なんですって？私も。
Oh god. Hikari mashes one last thing into her meal as she says, "Oh god. Not the clams! Not the clams!" Actually, yeah, but please don't. Just please don't. And it's an entire egg. Oh, is it like that, like where they just drop the egg on top? Ugh. Shell and that's great, guys.
じゃあ、どっちを食べたい？
She proudly presents her something with a beaming smile. Hikari seems more reserved, as if she might actually have some awareness about how bad the meal she made is. Oh, you know what? I'm really not that hungry. I was gonna tell you guys earlier, but you were in such a rush.
本当に？
Which is a shame, because these meals really look like... stuff.
ラップしておく？それともお弁当にして学校で？
No. I catch her off guard with my sudden desperate yell. Anything but that.
あ、いいこと思いついた。
She huffs a sigh of defeat. It doesn't last long, however, before her gaze settles on Yuzuki. Oh no, please don't. No, not the poor girl, no.
ね、ゆずき、あなたお腹減ってるよね。食べてみない？
Why is that I capitalized right here? Okay. Yeah, I feel ya. She makes a complicated face. I think she's struggling to think of what to do in this social situation, as if not to lose her newfound friends.
私は遠慮する。ごめんなさい。
She looks to me as if wondering if this was the right move to make. I give her a small nod. If you enable Sayaka and her madness, things would only get worse. Sayaka and Hikari both leave the kitchen, carrying little for the mess they left in their wake. Great. I wonder who's going to be expected to clean that up, huh?
仕方ないな。これでよかったんじゃないかしらね。そうだね。健太が私の料理がいいって言ったら、あなたが泣くだけだもんね。
I'd have to be alive to declare such a thing.
まさか、私が勝ってたわよ。
The butt heads again. Seriously, can we not go 5 minutes without this? Come on, guys. Let's head for school. The aggression in their eyes quickly melts as they turn back to face me.
そうね。ついてきて。いい抜け道を見つけたんだ。
She bounds over and grabs a hold of my hands, giving me no say in the matter.
私だって抜け道知ってるわ。
I don't think it works that way, but okay. That doesn't even make sense. Hikari takes a firm grasp of my other hand, and the pair contest for me with fire in their eyes. I am not an object to play tug of war with, guys. Come on now. I would like to stay as one person and not two separate halves of myself. Guys, there's really no need for this. Weren't we all walking to school together anyway? They don't seem to listen. They continue to tug at me in every which way as we head out the front door, Yuzuki calmly following behind.
こっちへ飛べば早いってば。いいえ、向こうに飛んだ方が早いわ。
Guys, you're going to tear me apart. Ah! Well, I guess it ends that way. Oh, totally but Jesus.
バカ。
Well, looks like this is the end of Sakura Angels with the Sayaka, Hikari, and the Harem group. And this took like what, 3 months, 2 months, maybe 3 months? I don't know. I think I started back in early July, I think. I don't know. I enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with this, and it was really an interesting game. It was great. Thumbs up. Give it 2 stars. 2 5 stars. That'd be 10 stars. Thank you very much. Anyway. So yeah, now it comes down to the question is, what am I going to do next? Well, I can answer that for you really quick, because I am going to finish the Miku game. Because I put that on hiatus for too long, and then maybe somewhere along the way I'll do the last episode of Portal. I don't know. But, for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this series, make sure to slap that masochist like button right on the booty. And hope to see you beautiful bastards again in the next episode, so stay awesome, and be proud of who you are. Doo-doo-doo!